Hi, I'm Chad Hannon. So, what does a Sony Walkman, Yellowstone National Park, and the World Cup have in common? They're all today on the 10-minute commute. We begin with the question of the day. Today's question of the day: what was better 20 years ago than it is today? Could be anything. The question for you: what was better 20 years ago than it is today? Your answers to yesterday, by the way, overwhelmingly people prefer the heat to the cold. First big national story today: the Senate continues to debate the new spending bill. That has gone into late night hours as they continue to fight over spending cuts. And by spending cuts, they mean Medicaid cuts, because they definitely want to spend more on defense. In fact, Medicaid cuts in the new proposed bill have as much as $1 trillion in cuts in the new GOP proposed Senate bill, while increased spending by billions of dollars in defense spending. On this day in history, in 1863, today began the Battle of Gettysburg. On this day in 1867, Canada became a nation. In 1979, I was alive for this, and I feel like it was the 80s, but I guess not. In 1979, the Sony Walkman went on sale for the first time. And in 1997, Hong Kong was returned to China from England, who had ruled it for more than 150 years. Second big national story of the day: UPS is offering buyouts to drivers all across the nation, and I assume locally as well, although I have not spoken to them. According to every story that I've read, it is every driver with a certain amount of seniority. The buyouts, according to the internet, $150,000. It comes to about $1,800 a year for their service, as they are asking drivers to go ahead and retire and accept the buyout. The Teamsters, of course, speaking back, saying if you do this, you won't have enough drivers. In sports today, a World Cup is there's some really important matches. England versus the Congo. We've got Belgium versus Senegal. And then the big one, the United States versus Bosnia-Herzegovina. The United States is by far expected to win this match and move into the round of 16. Will it happen? Last time I looked, we are the odds-on favorites. That's the best I can say, and I'll be watching the match tonight and rooting for the United States of America. Oh, I almost forgot, too. Today is Bobby Bonilla Day. If you're wondering what Bobby Bonilla Day is, it's Bobby Bonilla stopped playing baseball a long time ago, and he gets paid $1.19 million every year till 2035. So still another 9 paychecks. Every July 1st, because they deferred his pay, he gets another $1.9 million. How old is he now? I don't know the answer to that. Dumb criminal of the day today: a man in Florida stole a car. Seems like we got a lot of stolen car stories. Man in Florida steals a car, sees a cell phone sitting next to him, reaches down, picks up the cell phone, and it unlocks. Apparently the owner of the phone did not have the phone locked, so he decides to go on to Facebook and stream the stolen car while he's stealing it on the owner's cell phone with his own face. He was arrested soon after. Third story of the day is the traffic is going to be crazy this weekend, with 4th of July falling on a Saturday, which it rarely does, and it being the 250th anniversary of the United States, and many people getting Friday off because of the 4th of July being on Saturday. Traffic is expected to actually kind of kick off tomorrow and continue through the entire weekend. They are saying that traffic will be as bad as Christmas this year, including flights and the interstates. So be aware and give yourself some extra time. Time for the joke of the day. Yesterday I was at work, and my boss comes up to me and he says, hey, Chad, have a good day today. So I went home. Weather for the day: we've talked about this enough. Heat index 105 is what's expected today. Temperatures reaching 94. Yes, we have an extreme heat warning. It remains in effect until tomorrow night, so it won't get better until at least tomorrow night. 94 degrees, heat index 105. We talked about this in previous shows. Be careful. Heat kills more people than any other weather incident. That includes tornadoes and hurricanes and all that crazy stuff that we're scared of. Heat is the thing that sneaks up on you when you're outside just mowing and takes you out. So be careful. And my last story for the day, we call it the last mile. And in this case, the last mile might be the most difficult mile because Yellowstone National Park has been seeing some crazy traffic jams, except for these traffic jams are caused by bears and bison. People are reminded as they go through the park to pull off when they see these, but they're not. And so Yellowstone has been experiencing some of the biggest traffic jams they ever have in the history of the park. And they're more like bear jams or bison jams. It's just a reminder that crazy things can happen no matter where we're at or what we're doing. That's it for today. I'm Chad Hannon. Thank you for joining me for the 10-minute commute. I will send a few more clips out later today of some of the more important parts. And I hope you have a great day. And remember to be kind to someone today.